Welcome to Wall Street Cartoon, where financial history proves one thing. Bulls build bubbles, and bears clean up the mess. Today's episode, the 2008 financial crisis. When a housing boom turned into the worst financial collapse since the Great Depression. After the dot-com crash, interest rates fell, cheap money flooded the economy, banks began issuing more home loans. Millions of Americans pursued the dream of homeownership. The housing market surged, prices climbed year after year. See, Barty, real estate only goes up. I've heard that line before, but this time it's different. Banks discovered a powerful financial innovation. Mortgage-backed securities. We bundle them right here. Watch the tranches form. Loans from thousands of homeowners were bundled together and sold to investors. These securities were traded across global markets. Bundle these mortgages. Major financial institutions like Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns became heavily involved in mortgage finance. Investors believed the system was safe. After all, housing prices rarely fell nationwide. So everyone wins. Homeowners, banks, investors, until someone stops paying. Approve the loans! Competition intensified. Lenders began offering subprime mortgages to borrowers with weaker credit. Risky loans! We approve them all! Adjustable loans offered low introductory payments, but those payments would eventually rise. Approve them all! Quickly, sign here!
My income is unstable!
Risk had spread across the financial system. Let's approve these! Quickly now! I sign!
Perfect!
Yet few understood how large the exposure had become. Look, Barty! Everyone's getting rich in real estate! That's exactly when I get nervous. As adjustable mortgage rates increased, many borrowers could no longer afford their homes. Defaults began rising. Housing prices stopped climbing. Then they started falling. The mortgage machine began breaking down. This is bad. What do we do? Mortgage-backed securities were held by banks, hedge funds, and investors worldwide. When housing prices fell, these assets rapidly lost value. Banks questioned the value of mortgage securities. Financial institutions suddenly faced massive losses. Confidence evaporated. Wait, banks are losing billions? And they're all connected. Yeah. When Lehman Brothers declared bankruptcy, panic swept global markets. Banks stopped lending. Credit markets froze. Stock markets crashed worldwide. The global financial system stood on the edge of collapse. This is worse than a correction. This is a full-blown financial crisis. Government officials gather urgently. The Federal Reserve and the United States Department of the Treasury launch massive rescue programs. To stabilize the financial system, governments intervened. Banks received emergency support. Financial institutions were rescued or merged. Emergency meetings in Washington. Central banks injected enormous liquidity into markets. These extraordinary actions prevented a total collapse of the global financial system. The crisis triggered the deepest global recession since the Great Depression. Millions lost homes. Millions more lost jobs. The financial system was fundamentally reshaped. New regulations were introduced to prevent similar crises. The 2008 financial crisis revealed a powerful truth. Financial innovation can create opportunity. But excessive leverage, complexity, and speculation can threaten the entire system. When confidence disappears, even the largest institutions can fall. After 2008, central banks would play a larger role in financial markets than ever before. Their actions would shape the next era of Wall Street. And that's the story of the 2008 financial crisis, a housing bubble that nearly collapsed the global financial system. Thanks for watching Wall Street Cartoon. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up, Kate. And subscribe so you don't miss the final chapter of Season 1, because the next episode is the modern era of markets.